If you guys click on this video, then you're wondering the same thing I am. Is the jump from 120 FPS to 240 FPS that big of a difference? Now, I'm going to 100% say this now. If you think that it's going to be as big of a difference between 60 to 120, then you're wrong. It's not that big of a difference. That is a huge difference, but 120 to 240, in my opinion, and I got proof to back it up, is a pretty big difference, just not as big as 60 to 120. So now the first test I'm going to do is I'm just going to judge off of how I look at the game, how it looks to me. So right here, I got Fortnite, and I'm capped at 120 FPS, as you guys see on the top right of my screen. I made it big so you guys can see it very easily. And don't get this wrong, the game feels smooth. It's not bad. You're not at a disadvantage if you play on this. So if you're on console, PS5, Xbox Series S, or X, it feels fine. You're not at a huge disadvantage to the point where you should quit the game because you're never going to be good at the game. Like if you play on 60, then yes. Oh my god, you're at a disadvantage, and you're never going to be a pro player at 60 FPS. I can guarantee it 100%. But yeah, you're not at a disadvantage at 120. But if I go to my settings right here, and if I switch to 240, right here, there you go, it's going to be not as stable because you need a top line PC to be able to do it. Oh my god. Okay, it does feel a lot smoother. And I promise you, again, I'm going to show you proof at the end of this video. And I am going to back up my proof that it actually does look smoother because, oh my god, it does. But yeah, wow. I mean, it just feels good. Like, I don't know what else to say. It just feels like you're actually watching a video, if that makes sense. Like 120, it's like, okay, I see where this is going and I like it. And then once you reach 240, you're like, this is what I've been waiting for, and it's so worth the wait. So yeah, if you play on 120 and if you have the money to spend on 240, visually, if your PC can run it and run it pretty nicely, it's a pretty nice upgrade. And also, you can use that secondary monitor that you're probably using right now, probably watching this video off of it. You could use that as another monitor to do whatever. I mean, you can have a double monitor setup, or if you have two monitors, one at 60, one at 120, guess what? You can get a third one at 240, and yeah, it just makes your setup that much better. Now we're going to move on to the second test. Now, if we pull this up right here, there is a test that exists. I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to record this in slow motion so you guys can actually see the difference. So give me 1 second. But as you see, it is way smoother. You can see the stars a lot more better. It looks like an actual video. This one's kind of like smooth-ish, if that makes sense. It's like kind of choppy, but 240, you can see that all of that goes away. It looks really smooth. You can see the character a lot more versus here. So it's a lot better. So in my opinion, from having a 240 hertz monitor and seeing it for myself, if your PC can handle it, if it can handle it stable, then yes, it is worth it. Now, if you guys have a PC that does 120 FPS, 144 FPS, and you want to push more performance out of it, if you want, I can make a great optimization video, and I promise you it'll be worth it. Now, if you guys are this far into the video, then please subscribe. I feel like it's only fair. And just make sure to try out my 1v1 map and let me know what you guys think of it. And I'm out. Peace.